In this cross-border research association animation, we're going to answer a series of important questions regarding patents and trademark infringement to hopefully arise more questions to be answered by you. To understand what is a patent, we must understand first what is an invention. An invention is a solution to a problem. This solution might be a product or a process, but it always has to be new, inventive, and industrially applicable. Why is it important to patent an invention? Because it gives the owner the right to exclude others from making, using, selling, offering to sell, and/or importing that invention for a limited period of time. All of this in exchange for the public disclosure of the invention. When does patent infringement occur? Well, it occurs when a patented product is sold or used without the permission of the patent holder. What happens if the patent has expired? So, if that is the situation, anyone can reproduce and commercialize their invention, like in the case of Alexander Graham Bell's telephone patent. Is a trademark the same as a patent? No. A trademark distinguishes product or services of a particular trader from the similar products or services of other traders. Different from patents, trademarks do not expire as long as they comply with the national law of the country in which the trademark is protected. Examples of trademarks are Coca-Cola, Apple, Visa, and many others. If trademarks do not expire, why is there trademark infringement? Because with the purpose of selling goods, sometimes companies use a trademark that is identical or confusingly similar to a trademark owned by another party. What should people do if they want to protect their inventions and trademarks all over the world? Then people must file the corresponding request in each country that they want to protect the invention or the trademark. If the patent or a trademark is not registered in a specific country, any person can use the formula and trademark in that particular country. Can medicine and pharmaceutical products be protected by a patent and a trademark? Most certainly. Let's imagine that the Healthy Heart or HH drug is a drug that can prevent up to 99% of heart attacks of people who suffer from blood pressure. HH has developed by the worldwide renowned pharmaceutical company Rodin, a company that has invested millions of dollars in the research, production, and commercialization of the drug. Therefore, it makes sense that Rodin wants to protect its invention with a patent and Healthy Heart as a trademark. In practical terms, what it means that HH is protected by a patent and a trademark? It means that no one can manufacture, use, sell, offer for sale, or import the patented HH until Rodin's patent expires, unless the company has Rodin's consent. Only after the patent of HH is expired, other companies can produce and distribute the commonly called generic drug. However, even if the HH patent has expired, Rodin keeps the trademark of HH, and therefore other companies cannot sell the same drug under the Healthy Heart brand. So, if the drug formula is patented and the trademark is protected, what's the problem? Well, not everyone respects these protections. Unscrupulous companies and people take advantage of different situations in order to smuggle and/or counterfeit drugs. Some situations that give life to these illegal activities include high demand of a drug, the high prices, or the price difference among countries. Why do people smuggle drugs? Different countries have different policies, so the drug may be sold at different price schemes according to the country. This leads to people smuggling the original HH drug from one country to another. Even though in this case Rodin HH drug does not harm the consumer's health, it infringes intellectual property rights because the importer does not have the right to import, distribute, and/or sell the product. Is it dangerous to consume counterfeited HH drug? Sure, there are many dangerous aspects to consider, such as the inappropriate quantities of active ingredients or even not at all, the improper process or production of the drug, unlabeled ingredients that may or may not be harmful, the inaccurate or fake packaging, or even the changing of the expiration date. What about drugs sold in the internet? Are they all counterfeited? Not all, but according to the World Health Organization, 50% of the drugs for sale on the internet are fake, and 1 to 10% of drugs sold universally are counterfeit, with rates as high as 50% in some countries. How can all of these be possible? Well, somewhere along the supply chain, the counterfeit HH drug is introduced. It can be very hard to determine the origin of the drugs and its ingredients, and many trading companies may be involved till the drug reaches its final destination. This means that contamination, substitution, or mislabeling of the products can take place anywhere. What are the manufacturers and distributors doing to protect their supply chain? Some pharmaceutical companies are voluntarily investing in countermeasures such as traceability and authentication technology. In some other countries, the government have implemented regulation that obliges traceability among the supply chain, like the American-US Drug Supply Chain Security Act that mandates a complete prescription drug traceability system from pharmaceutical manufacturers to dispenser. So, what is the verdict for counterfeit HH? Counterfeit HH incur in patent and trademark infringement, since there is an illegitimate use of Rodan HH trademark and the drug formula as well. Since patent and trademark are protected by law, any form of counterfeiting and smuggling are punishable by law. Additionally, legal actions are applicable if the goods harm consumers' health, including death. How to combat this illicit activity? How to minimize its impact? What should be the responsibility of all those involved in the supply chain? What should be the role of qualified governmental agencies? These questions are for you to answer. Thanks for watching this CVRA animation. See you in our next edition.